Oprah Winfrey stands as a powerful person in TV history and popular culture. She is known for her kind way of talking to people and getting them to share personal stories. Yet, not everyone likes her. Some people question if her show was more about drama than helping others. They think she sometimes focused too much on shocking stories instead of real solutions. Also, some feel she used her influence to promote questionable products or beliefs, like certain diets or self-help ideas that didn't really work. Others argue that her wealth and fame had made her out of touch with everyday people, even though her show was all about connecting with them. These criticisms don't take away from her success, but they do show that even someone so loved can face disapproval. It's a reminder that fame comes with both praise and scrutiny, and that not everyone will agree with the choices made along the way. So, while many see her as a role model, others have different views based on how they see her actions and influence. The debate continues, with people on both sides holding strong opinions. Ice Cube, a well-known rapper and actor, once shared his feelings about Oprah Winfrey and the way she treated rap artists. He was not happy because he felt she didn't give enough support to rap music and the culture it represents. He thought she didn't recognize the important things that rap artists were doing. He felt left out and unimportant because Oprah didn't seem to acknowledge his work. This included his time with the rap group No and his work in movies. It was like she didn't see the value in what he had accomplished. This situation shows a bigger problem about how the media shows different types of artists. Sometimes, artists who don't fit into the usual political ideas or who do things differently have a hard time getting recognized. It can be difficult for them to get the same attention and respect as others. Ice Cube's feelings highlight the challenges that some artists face when they are not part of the mainstream. It's about being seen and appreciated for the work they do, even if it's different or challenges the norm. It also brings up the question of who gets to decide what is important and valuable in art and culture. He wanted Oprah and others to understand and appreciate the contributions of rap artists, even if they didn't always agree with everything being said. It's about recognizing the impact and influence of different voices in the world of music and entertainment. Their disagreement started in 1985. At that time, Joan Rivers made a comment about Oprah Winfrey's weight. She said it on The Tonight Show. This comment was not nice. It made Oprah feel embarrassed in front of everyone. After that, Joan Rivers kept saying mean things about Oprah. She talked about Oprah's personality. Rivers thought Oprah was using people and not being real. This made things even worse between them. The unkind words and public embarrassment caused a long-lasting problem between the two women. It seemed like Rivers never forgot or forgave, and her view of Oprah was always negative. The situation highlights how words can hurt and how hard it can be to fix things after saying something mean. It also shows how public comments can affect personal relationships, especially when famous people are involved. The tension between them was a well-known story in the entertainment world, and it showed how difficult it can be to maintain friendships when disagreements happen in the spotlight. The disagreement also brought attention to the issue of body shaming and how it can affect people, even those who seem strong and successful. Rivers' comments were seen by many as unfair and unnecessary, and they contributed to a negative image of her in the eyes of some people. The situation remained a point of discussion for many years, and it served as a reminder of the importance of being kind and respectful in public and private conversations. The impact of Rivers' words lingered, shaping the public's perception of both women and their relationship. It was a complex situation with lasting consequences, and it illustrates the challenges of navigating fame and personal relationships in the public eye. The story of their animosity continues to be a topic of interest, showing how even small comments can lead to significant and long-lasting issues. Chris Brown's feelings toward Oprah Winfrey relate to her strong views on his 2009 incident with Rihanna. He was not happy with Oprah because he felt she did not support him after what happened. Instead, she talked a lot about domestic violence, mainly focusing on the person who was hurt. Brown thought Oprah did not consider his perspective or understand what he was going through. He felt like she was picking on him and not giving him credit for any good things he had done. This made him feel let down and misunderstood by someone he might have once respected or looked up to. He believed she was only looking at one side of the story and not giving him a fair chance to explain himself or show that he had learned from his mistakes. Brown's disappointment came from feeling judged and unsupported by someone with a big platform and influence. He wished she would have approached the situation with more understanding and less judgment, but that never happened, and he continued to feel negatively toward her because of it. He felt that her public comments and focus on the issue made it harder for him to move forward and rebuild his reputation. He wanted her to acknowledge his efforts to change and show remorse, but instead, he felt like she kept bringing up the past, which made him feel trapped and unfairly treated. He thought that someone as influential as Oprah should have used her platform to promote healing and understanding rather than focusing solely on the negative aspects of the situation. This difference in perspective led to his lasting displeasure with her. Speculation arose concerning a possible disagreement between Taraji P. Henson and Oprah Winfrey, particularly noticeable during the promotional activities for The Color Purple remake. This speculation was fueled by what some observers interpreted as an uncomfortable exchange between the two. Despite the rumors, Oprah Winfrey has stated clearly that there is no conflict between them. Both women have publicly expressed their respect and admiration for each other's work and accomplishments. However, the initial perceptions of tension were amplified by various social media posts that went viral, dissecting moments from interviews and public appearances. Furthermore, comments made by Taraji P. Henson regarding the challenges and struggles she has faced within the entertainment industry added another layer to the speculation. These comments, while not directly aimed at Oprah Winfrey, were interpreted by some as veiled criticisms related to the dynamics surrounding the Color Purple project. The rumors gained further traction as fans and media outlets analyzed every interaction between Henson and Winfrey, searching for signs of discord. This scrutiny placed both women under immense pressure to address the swirling speculation. In response, both Taraji P. Henson and Oprah Winfrey have actively worked to dispel the rumors and clarify their relationship. They have emphasized their mutual support and respect, highlighting their shared commitment to the success of The Color Purple and their individual endeavors. Despite their efforts, the initial perceptions of a feud have lingered in some corners of the internet and media, underscoring the challenges of navigating public perception in the age of social media. The incident serves as a reminder of how easily misunderstandings can arise and spread, even when those involved actively deny any conflict. The focus remains on their professional collaboration and the positive impact of their work, yet the shadow of the rumored feud continues to be a topic of discussion for some, leaving the true nature of their relationship open to interpretation. Oprah Winfrey, a well-known figure, faced accusations from Seal regarding her knowledge of Harvey Weinstein's actions. Seal suggested that Oprah knew about Weinstein's misconduct, but did not speak out, even though she publicly supported the Time's Up movement. This movement aimed to support victims of sexual harassment, and a solid tenant Seal's criticism brought attention to the complicated situation in Hollywood. It raised questions about whether powerful people like Oprah truly support victims, or if they might have allowed the behavior to continue. The accusation implies a potential conflict between Oprah's public stance and her private actions or knowledge. It suggests that some influential figures might prioritize their relationships or careers over speaking out against misconduct. The situation highlights the difficulty in determining who is genuinely supportive and who might be enabling harmful behavior. It also points to the challenges victims face when deciding whether to come forward, especially when powerful individuals are involved. The accusation sparked debate about the responsibility of influential figures to use their platforms to address misconduct. Some people argued that Oprah had a duty to speak out if she knew about Weinstein's actions. Others defended her, suggesting that she might not have had enough information or that speaking out could have had negative consequences for her career. The controversy underscores the complexities of power dynamics in Hollywood and the challenges of holding powerful individuals accountable. It also raises questions about the effectiveness of movements like Time's Up, if influential figures are not fully committed to supporting victims. The situation remains a subject of discussion, with different perspectives on Oprah's role and responsibility. It serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle to address misconduct and create a more equitable environment in Hollywood and beyond. The accusations made by Seal continue to resonate, prompting further examination of the actions and motivations of influential figures in the entertainment industry. The debate surrounding Oprah's alleged knowledge and silence highlights the importance of transparency and accountability in addressing issues of sexual harassment and assault. The incident also underscores the need for a deeper understanding of the complexities of power and influence in Hollywood and the challenges of creating a culture where victims feel safe and supported in coming forward. The long-term impact of Seal's accusations on Oprah's reputation and legacy remains to be seen, but the controversy has undoubtedly contributed to a broader conversation about the responsibilities of influential figures in addressing misconduct. The situation serves as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of silence and the importance of using one's platform to advocate for justice and equality. The accusations against Oprah also raise questions about the role of media and public perception in shaping narratives around sexual harassment. And a solid tenet, the controversy highlights the challenges of navigating complex issues of power, privilege, and accountability in the public sphere. The situation continues to evolve, with ongoing discussions about the responsibilities of influential figures and the need for systemic change in Hollywood and beyond. Angelina Jolie's decision not to work with Oprah Winfrey on the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls stemmed from a mix of personal feelings and doubts. Reportedly, Jolie was unhappy with what she saw as Oprah's support for Jennifer Aniston, especially after Aniston's divorce from Brad Pitt. This created a sense of distrust towards Oprah. Furthermore, Jolie questioned Oprah's reasons for her charitable work and was wary of some of Oprah's past connections. These concerns led to a strained relationship between the two women, ultimately resulting in Jolie turning down the opportunity to collaborate on the Leadership Academy. The combination of perceived bias and skepticism about philanthropic intentions played a significant role in Jolie's decision, leaving a lasting impact on their interactions. The situation highlights how personal relationships and perceptions can influence professional decisions, even in the realm of philanthropy. It also shows how past events can continue to affect future interactions and opportunities. The complexities of these relationships reveal the challenges of navigating personal feelings within the public sphere, particularly when dealing with high-profile individuals and charitable endeavors. The decision reflected Jolie's personal values and her approach to both relationships and philanthropy, shaping her path in ways that diverge from a potential collaboration with Oprah. The impact of this choice continues to resonate, illustrating the intricate dynamics of Hollywood relationships and the world of celebrity philanthropy. The story serves as a reminder that even seemingly straightforward decisions can be influenced by a web of personal history and perceived alliances. The ripple effects of these choices can extend far beyond the immediate situation, shaping future interactions and opportunities for all involved. The narrative underscores the importance of trust and transparency in both personal and professional relationships, especially when dealing with matters of public interest and charitable giving. The situation remains a notable example of how personal feelings can intersect with professional opportunities, creating complex and sometimes unexpected outcomes. The legacy of this decision continues to be felt, highlighting the enduring impact of personal choices on public perception and professional relationships. Regarding Jason Momoa's statements, he has voiced criticisms concerning Oprah Winfrey's behavior and professional conduct. Specifically, Momoa has suggested that Winfrey's public image does not align with her actual treatment of staff and collaborators. He has claimed that she has been known to underpay employees and create challenging work environments. These accusations form part of a larger narrative where Momoa and others aim to reveal what they perceive as a discrepancy between Winfrey's celebrated persona and her real-world actions. Momoa's critique also touches on the idea that Winfrey has, at times, interfered negatively in the careers of individuals she has worked with. The core of his argument is that Winfrey's influence and power have not always been used in a way that is beneficial or fair to those around her. These claims have sparked discussions about the responsibilities of public figures and the importance of ethical behavior in the entertainment industry. The allegations made by Momoa contribute to an ongoing conversation about accountability and transparency within Hollywood and beyond. It remains to be seen how these criticisms will further impact Winfrey's reputation and future endeavors, but they have undoubtedly added a layer of complexity to her public image. The situation highlights the challenges faced by celebrities and media personalities in maintaining a consistent and authentic presence both on and off screen. The long-term effects of these accusations are still unfolding, and the public continues to evaluate the information presented by Momoa and others. Ludacris, a famous rapper, once had a difficult experience with Oprah Winfrey during an interview. He felt surprised and caught off guard when Oprah questioned his use of disrespectful words in his songs. Oprah has often shown that she doesn't like some parts of hip-hop culture, and this interview showed that. Ludacris was unhappy because he felt that when the interview was shown on TV, much of what he said to explain himself was taken out. This made the disagreement between them even worse. He thought he was there to talk about his acting in the movie Crash, but the conversation took a turn he didn't expect. Oprah has been known to speak out against lyrics that she believes are harmful, especially towards women. Ludacris, on the other hand, has defended his artistic expression, saying that his music reflects different aspects of life and shouldn't be taken too literally. The edited interview led to a public back and forth, with Ludacris expressing his disappointment and feeling that he was unfairly portrayed. He felt that Oprah focused too much on the negative aspects of his music, without acknowledging the positive messages or his efforts to give back to the community. This situation highlights the ongoing debate about freedom of speech in music, and the responsibility that artists have regarding the impact of their lyrics. It also shows how different generations and backgrounds can have very different views on what is acceptable in art and entertainment. The disagreement between Ludacris and Oprah sparked a larger conversation about the role of media in shaping public opinion and the challenges that artists face when trying to defend their work. It remains a notable example of the clashes that can occur when different worlds collide, especially in the realm of entertainment and social commentary. Rachel Ray, a well-known television personality and chef, started her journey to fame with considerable help from Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, Oprah recognized Rachel's talent and provided a platform for her to reach a wider audience. This support was instrumental in launching Rachel's television career and establishing her as a household name. However, as Rachel's popularity soared, rumors began to circulate about a possible feud between her and Oprah. These rumors suggested that there was tension and conflict between the two women, despite their initial close relationship. Several factors were cited as potential causes for the alleged falling out. One of the rumors involved allegations of racial remarks made by Rachel Ray. These allegations, if true, could have strained her relationship with Oprah, who has always been a strong advocate for racial equality and social justice. Such remarks would be seen as deeply offensive and could damage personal and professional relationships. Another source of speculation was the idea that professional jealousy or competition might have arisen between Rachel and Oprah. As Rachel's star rose, some suggested that Oprah might have felt threatened or overshadowed by her protégé's success. Conflicts over professional opportunities, endorsements, or television ratings could have contributed to a sense of rivalry. Despite these rumors, Rachel Ray has consistently denied any feud with Oprah Winfrey. She has publicly expressed her gratitude for Oprah's early support and has maintained that she holds Oprah in high regard. Rachel has attempted to dispel the rumors by emphasizing her continued admiration and respect for Oprah, hoping to put an end to the speculation. The rumors of a feud highlight the challenges that can arise in the entertainment industry, where relationships are often subject to public scrutiny and speculation. Whether there was any truth to the rumors remains a matter of debate, but Rachel Ray has made it clear that she values her relationship with Oprah and appreciates the opportunities that Oprah provided. The public perception of their relationship continues to be shaped by both the rumors and Rachel's repeated denials, leaving the true nature of their connection somewhat ambiguous. Chris Pine's experience with Oprah Winfrey during the making of A Wrinkle in Time was quite favorable. He seemed to admire her a lot, especially how professional she was on set. Oprah has a big influence in the entertainment world, and Chris Pine definitely noticed that. Even though the movie got a lot of attention from newspapers and TV, there wasn't any sign that Chris Pine and Oprah had any problems. After they worked together, Chris Pine even said good things about her. He respected her work ethic and how she carried herself. It's clear that Chris Pine saw Oprah as a strong and positive force during the filming process. Their collaboration appeared to be smooth and respectful, contributing to a positive atmosphere on set. Chris Pine's comments suggest that he valued Oprah's presence and leadership, further solidifying her reputation as a respected figure in the industry. The movie set was a place where everyone worked together well, and Chris Pine's good relationship with Oprah helped make that happen. He learned a lot from her, and their time together was something he remembered fondly. It showed how important it is to have good teamwork when making a movie, and their connection was a great example of that. Their shared dedication to the project created a supportive environment for everyone involved, and it left a lasting impression on Chris Pine. He often reflected on the experience as a highlight in his career, appreciating the opportunity to work alongside such an iconic figure. The collaboration not only enhanced the film's production, but also enriched Chris Pine's professional journey, providing valuable insights and experiences that he carried forward in his subsequent projects. It was a testament to the power of positive relationships in the entertainment industry, and how they can contribute to both personal and collective success. The mutual respect and admiration between Chris Pine and Oprah Winfrey fostered a collaborative spirit that elevated the entire production, leaving a legacy of teamwork and excellence. Subsequently, 50 Cent voiced strong disapproval of Oprah Winfrey, alleging a consistent bias against black men within the entertainment sector. He suggested that Oprah capitalized on the hardships and challenges faced by these men, using their stories to further her own interests. This disagreement with Oprah stemmed from his conviction that she unfairly highlighted unfavorable stories about black men, while overlooking comparable behaviors from white individuals. He felt this created an uneven playing field and perpetuated negative stereotypes. 50 Cent believed Oprah's focus on the struggles of black men was exploitative, suggesting she profited from their pain and difficulties. He argued that her platform could be used to uplift and support black men, but instead, she chose to emphasize their flaws and missteps. This perceived imbalance fueled his criticism and led to a public dispute between the two figures. 50 Cent's perspective was that Oprah's influence and reach could be used more responsibly, promoting positive stories and achievements within the black community, rather than focusing on negative narratives. He felt that her choices contributed to a harmful portrayal of black men in the media, reinforcing existing prejudices and stereotypes. The core of his argument was that Oprah's actions had a detrimental impact on the image and perception of black men in the entertainment industry and beyond, and he believed she should be held accountable for the messages she was sending. He wanted her to acknowledge the potential harm caused by her selective focus and to consider the broader implications of her platform's influence. His criticism was rooted in a desire for fair representation and a more balanced portrayal of black men in the media landscape, advocating for a shift away from negative stereotypes and towards a more nuanced and positive narrative. Tom Cruise's appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show in 2005 is something many people still remember. During the interview, Tom Cruise got very excited while talking about his love for Katie Holmes. He jumped up and down on Oprah's couch, showing how happy he was. This moment became very famous and was talked about a lot on television and in newspapers. Some people thought his behavior was strange, but it also showed how much he cared for Katie Holmes. Even though the couch jumping incident was unusual, it did not ruin Tom Cruise's relationship with Oprah Winfrey. Later on, they both talked about it and laughed about what happened. Oprah is known for being able to handle unexpected things on her show, and she managed the situation with Tom Cruise very well. She kept the interview going and made sure everyone was comfortable. Oprah's ability to deal with surprises is one of the reasons why her show was so popular. She could talk to all kinds of people and make them feel at ease. Tom Cruise's couch-jumping moment is just one example of how Oprah handled unexpected events with grace and humor. It showed her skill as an interviewer and her ability to connect with her guests, no matter what happened. The incident remains a memorable part of television history, and it highlights Oprah's talent for navigating tricky situations. It also shows that even embarrassing moments can be overcome with humor and understanding, and that relationships can remain strong even after unexpected events. The way Oprah handled the situation demonstrated her professionalism and her ability to maintain a positive atmosphere even when things got a little out of hand. This particular interview is still discussed today, often remembered as a key moment in both Tom Cruise's career and Oprah Winfrey's long-running talk show. It serves as a reminder of how live television can produce unforgettable and sometimes unpredictable moments. During a 2010 reunion on Oprah's show, Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey talked about rumors that they did not get along. For a long time, people thought they were fighting. The media made small disagreements seem like a big deal. This caused some misunderstandings between them. However, when they spoke openly on Oprah's show, they cleared up these misunderstandings. They realized that much of the conflict was made up by the media. After their talk, Whoopi and Oprah became friends again. Their friendship was stronger because they learned to respect each other and talk about their feelings. They showed everyone that the rumors of a big fight were not true. Instead, they proved that even with disagreements, people can still be friends if they communicate well. Their renewed friendship showed how important it is to talk things out and not believe everything you hear. They both moved forward with a better understanding of each other, leaving the past behind. This reunion helped to end the false stories about them and highlighted the value of honest communication in any relationship, whether personal or professional. It was a moment of clarity that allowed them to rebuild their bond on a foundation of truth and mutual admiration, setting an example for others facing similar situations. The experience also underscored the power of media influence and the importance of verifying information before accepting it as fact. Their story serves as a reminder that misunderstandings can often be resolved through open dialogue and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. It also demonstrated their strength and maturity in addressing the rumors head-on and choosing to focus on building a positive relationship rather than dwelling on past conflicts. The public reconciliation was a testament to their ability to rise above the noise and forge a genuine connection based on respect and understanding. It was a powerful moment that resonated with many, illustrating the potential for healing and reconciliation even after years of perceived animosity. Their story continues to inspire others to seek resolution and understanding in their own relationships, proving that forgiveness and communication can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. Roseanne Barr and Oprah Winfrey had a disagreement that goes back a while. It seems there was an arm wrestling match between them. Roseanne thought she had won, but she later found out she had cheated to win. This made things a little tense between them. Eventually, Roseanne and Oprah talked about this on Oprah's TV show. They were able to laugh about it and make up. It was a funny moment for both of them and their fans. However, even after they made up, Roseanne made some comments that showed there were still some differences between them. She said she would be a better president than Oprah. This comment hinted at some political disagreements they might have had. It showed that even though they had resolved the arm wrestling issue, there were still some underlying tensions between them. Their relationship is complex, with moments of humor and reconciliation mixed with political disagreements and lingering competitive feelings. It is a story of how people can resolve personal issues, but still have different views on other things, like politics, and who would be a better leader. It is a reminder that even famous people have disagreements, and that relationships can be complicated.